Hey, what's going on? It's Fizz. What's up, snappers? Subscribe. Contact me in the links below in the description box via email, my Instagram, and Patreon if you want to donate. Soon to have more exclusive content soon. Follow for more inclusive advice, content, and truth. Exposing myths, raising awareness and reality and realization. Anyways, porn, should you watch it or should you not? At the end of the day, you can do whatever you like, but it would also be a neutral feeling. But when you watch something through a screen or a TV or a box, however you want to categorize, you're essentially creating fantasies, and you're putting thoughts in your head of what sex should be like through that image or ideal. Because a lot of time when you watch porn, they're over exemplifying it, they're hyping it up, and a lot of these people may not even enjoy it, what they're doing. They're just doing it for the exposure, and here you are watching it. Like I said, you can watch it if you want. It's probably one of the biggest industries in entertainment. But a lot of the time, these people may be exploited. And there's not any real feeling behind it. Some may want to do it because they actually want to do it. I'm not gonna argue with that. But at the same time, I just want to see what the light's looking like. These people, they're hyping it up. They're not being their true selves. They're just acting and playing a role, and then that's putting this image and fantasy in your head. So if you are gonna do some self-masturbation, you should just do it without the freaking screen and the do it without the screen. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, and you don't really need that fantasy in your head of something that's almost fictional, and that's the hype and unreal emotions and feelings and sensations. Not to say some of it isn't real. I mean, it's as real as it gets, but a lot of people are fake orgasms, and they're putting a movie in your head that's not really real life. It's not. They're acting it out almost as if it was a movie, and they're not really being themselves and authentic and organic and original. So that's just going to cause a lot of confusion and problems in your head. So I advise you, if you are going to do something like self-masturbation, for the terms of watching porn, I would not watch it, in my opinion, and just focus on yourself. Just do it without it if you are going to. You don't need all that extra hype. And plus, if you are horny, I just thinking about horny because horns and like a devil. You're already gonna be, whatever it is, you're already gonna be excited, quote unquote, hard or wet in the moment involvement, and you won't even need to watch that porn. You don't need to instigate it through watching porn, if you hear what I'm saying, because then you're getting caught up in the mind. You know, like, if you're horny, then it's already naturally going to be there. You won't even need to watch that. You go watch the porn and you aren't horny, it may get you horny and cause a stimulation or evoke that, but that's what your mind wants, and that's not necessarily what the body wants. And then you're just invoking that, and then that's just going to drain you in all types of ways, but especially through the images, the confusion and fantasization, dramatization too, not being real. And then when you have a relationship and you're not that aware, and if you are having sex or something, you're gonna have an idea of what it should be like, but there is no idea. That's the whole picture. That is the movie itself. There is no picture perfect ideal. You've only seen images of what it's like on the screen, so you have no really clue, you know what I mean? Like, these are just images they're showing you. That's someone else's picture, that's someone else's fantasy, that's someone else's opinion. We are all the same, but we all have different feels and sensations and exuberance and liveliness, and we all, that's what makes us unique, is just that individual feeling that responds with our personality and characteristics that draws us out of our body, because we're souls in the body. And you don't have to be aware of this or even necessarily know this, but these other people, when you watch these movies, and especially porn, they're just painting pictures in your head. And regardless of whether it's good or not, bad, we could just say it's neutral for now. I just want to get at the point is, like, don't follow that picture. Don't look up to that ideal, that girl that has all this makeup on and you know, that maybe wears expensive clothes or has this aggressive attitude. That's not real life, you know? And even if it was real life, is that what you want? You know what I mean? They're just putting pictures in your head and images and ideals, and these are there's nothing wrong with them, but they're not yours or someone else's. You know, let that be. Don't fall into that. So even if you do watch it, just know, like, this ain't it. You know what I mean? I'm just doing this out of spite. I'm doing this for fun. I'm doing this for me. I know this ain't real. You know what I mean? But even watching that, it can still mess with you in ways you don't know if you're not aware, you know? Even if you are aware, it could take a toll. I'm not saying it's the end of the world, you know? Try it out and experience it for yourself. I'm just saying, for recommendations, you know, it's not necessary. You don't actually need to do that. So don't be caught up in these other people's images of what their life's like and what they picture and opinion. You know what I mean? That's great. They built their foundation and how they wanted it and how they wanted to act out that movie role, that porn role and everything. I mean, that's cool. You know what I mean? I mean, some people might just watch it to watch it, you know? I don't know. But yeah, I mean, just be that individual. Don't fall for someone else's sets and ideas and what sex needs to be like or what it looks like. You know, because it's a feel. There's no way. That's the thing about life, you know what I mean? There's no way of actually doing it. There's just ways to get there, and then you experience it from yourself, and then you get to tell your tale or your story, or however you want to express yourself at the end of the day. So that's why I wanted to talk about Snappers. This is Fizz. You know, and at the end of the day, it's neutral. Whether you want to watch it or not, my recommendations is for masturbation, you know, is not to watch it. And, you know, and especially if it's like a mind thing and you aren't even horny and you need to use that as like a stimulant or induce the feeling of horniness or to get you hard or wet or whatever you want to call, and that characteristic of invoking such a certain feeling. So yeah, let it be. If you're not horny, don't try to push it. Can't force that. You know what I mean? It's either there or it's not. Don't be upset if it's, not there. I mean, it's not there for a reason. Yeah, so, you know what I mean? Try to stay away from all those images, you know what I mean? You be you, you create your own fantasy. That would even be better. That's what you should do. Anyways, it's Fizz. Follow me for more great content. Let me know if there's anything you want to hear me express or talk about. Like and subscribe. Let me know how you feel below. And take consideration into the things you do and how you feel about your environment at the moment. And is it making you happy? Is it going to serve you at the end of the day? And even if you do make a mistake or an error, you learn from that, I don't want to categorize that, but everything's a learning. There is no good or bad. It's just neutral. So take what you want, and it's an experience, and just become awareness of what's going on inside and how that represents the outside and the many possibilities that you have, because you can do what you want and whatever that is, just as long as you have the feel that you would like to achieve and stay in that moment of bliss. So overall, have a good day. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you have a blessed day, blessed weekend. It's Friday. I'm going to try to get this video up. Peace out. Love you. Appreciate the watch.